What is going on, people? Welcome back. We are at Hockingheim, starting from the back in our class in the Ferrari F40. We're going to see what we can do. Not a massive lobby, but it's a bit of rain, bit of fun. Let's see how much fun this race is going to be. And we already jump up to 4th place. So, normal routines through the first corner as well. Someone absolutely getting smashed. And we're up to 2nd place now. So, not going to be many overtakes, I'm guessing, during this race. Hopefully we can have at least one battle. That's quite interesting. Coming through the first few corners, and we are unscathed at the moment, and we still got a clean lap as well, so it just shows how nice the beginning of this race has been. Coming into the hairpin, nice late brake, down into first gear, turn in once you know you can hold the turning angle, you don't have to recorrect, and then nicely accelerate out of it. And it does look like we're going to have a bit of a race on our hands here, because the Porsche ahead is making up great ground, to be honest, and he sort of goes off track there, I think. Not enough to get a penalty though. I don't think he actually got an advantage. I think they actually slowed him down a bit. Hopefully we can sort of find our bearings with this car, because if we don't improve the pace, we won't be catching. He goes off track, so we're going to swoop past him here, and I'm hoping this is going to be a good, interesting race, if he can keep his car on the track, that is. I'm hoping he's going to climb towards our gearbox here now. Obviously gearbox is at the rear of the car, because it's a rear engined car, if you're just wondering. And going into the first corner, we've got to try and time this right. He's definitely coming behind, which is nice. Means we're going to have a nice race on our hands here. Nice late brake into this corner here, into first gear, turn in, get the car nice and straight to go into 2nd gear, and then start to rotate the car again into 3rd gear. And now we should be able to pull away from him on this straight. I'm quite confident of that, which we do. All the way up the gears to 192 mile an hour, then heavy on the brakes, the hairpin, down into 1st gear. Perfect corner. Accelerate when the car's in a nice straight line. Don't be doing it while you're still turning, because you will lose the rear end. And then we've got this fast swooping right-hander in the rain as well, so it makes it a bit harder, which is nice. Down into 1st gear, rotate the car, get it in a straight line, into 2nd gear, slight brake, back on throttle when you know you don't have to lift again. And we're 3 seconds ahead. So his pace at the beginning of this race, I don't know where it's gone, but it's definitely disappeared, because we're pulling away from him now, unless we've just warmed our tyres up. Bit of a letdown, to be honest. I was hoping that he was going to be all over us and we're going to have a nice little race, but hey ho. He's sort of pulling the ground back a little bit here. No. Yes. Yes, maybe. He did. He pulled in a few tenths, to be fair, around the final few corners. But now we're on the fast part of the track again, and I don't think he's going to make up much ground as here. He makes up a little bit of ground through that 2nd corner. 1st corner, sorry. And in the heavy braking zone here. Rotate the car, get it in a straight line, accelerate hard into 2nd gear, then rotate the car again into 3rd gear, and we're onto the straight, and we're going to make up time on him now, definitely. And it's lap 3 of 5 at the moment. Tyres will definitely last till the end, I've got no doubt about that. Nice brake there, into 1st gear. I do love the wet weather on this new Forza, by the way. The old one was shockingly bad. Having the same puddles in the same places every race was not fun at all. To be honest, it got to the point where if the race was a raining race, I would just leave. I didn't enjoy it at all. I just didn't think it was realistic. With this, definitely a lot more realistic. Obviously you can get heavy rain as well. This is more lighter rain, but the track is still for wet weather, wet tyres. But then sometimes it dries up enough, the water coming off the rear wheels sort of disappears, and then you know you can chuck it in the pit and take a risk on a dry tyre. And if you look at towards the racing line of the track as well, there is an outline as well where you'd think, oh, maybe we could race slicks now. I don't know if it's that realistic though. It'd be nice if it was. But look, if you look at the racing line, maybe not really on the straights, but as we go through the corners, there's definitely a racing line that's drier than the other parts of the track. And to be honest, I've never tried chucking it on slicks in this sort of weather. Normally I know this is more wet tyres, but if you watch some of my previous videos, we have definitely made it pay off by pitting early before the other guys, especially when the track dries during a lap coming out. Or sometimes you see a bit of spitting and people chuck it into the pits thinking that it's starting to rain. Actually, sometimes it's better to stay out on slicks. Again, watch some of the videos, especially the Le Mans one with the GT Ferrari. That was a brilliant race. Really, really, really strategic with the tyres when it was drying and getting wet, drying and getting wet. That was a brilliant race. I really enjoyed that one. But anyway, back to Hockingheim. We're in first place. Guy behind, he's sort of sticking around 3 seconds behind us. He's not really making movements. It looks like it's just going to be a straightforward race. Again, it wasn't a massive lobby. I was just hoping that we were going to have a better scrap with this Porsche up front, but coming into the last lap, we're going to be about 2.5 seconds ahead. He has sort of pulled it back, but obviously we're going to come onto the fastest part of the track now, and I have no doubt that that will go back up to 3 seconds, and he's got a penalty. So coming through the first corner, nice and smooth. I'm sure he'll take it nice and smooth as well. But look, as you can see, power of the Ferrari, just pulling the gap back. We're going to get a nice rotation of the car here, almost in a straight line as we accelerate into second gear. Losing the rear slightly, but not bad. And this is where we will make up the time. It will go to 2.6. And then maybe 2.7, I'm not sure. Yeah, it does go to 2.7, 2.8. Nice braking, nice rotating, and a nice acceleration as well. And there you go. Up to 2.6, 2.7, 2.6. And now this is the part of the track where he's strong. So we didn't really take it back up to 3 seconds like I said we would. So sorry about that, I apologise. And it's not like we made any mistakes either, so maybe he is just on a lap here, to be honest. We're nearly half a second up on our best lap as well. So I think at the moment it looks like he's going to set the fastest lap of the race, because we are dead on half a second quicker than our fastest lap. So hopefully we can set this competitive time as we go over the line, and it will give us a chance of getting the fastest lap time. That will only be a chance though, I'm not guaranteeing it. We nearly go off track there. I think he's going to get the fastest lap time, so we're just going to spin it across the line. And he got a 142.1. We got a 143.3. Wow. I'm really surprised that he didn't fight with us more that race. He must have kept making mistakes, to be honest. But we started from the back, our class, in the Ferrari F40 competition, and yeah, there's not a lot else to say, to be honest. It wasn't a massive lobby. A lot of Porsche 911s as well, but there you go, we pulled it over the line. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.